Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to our how to use video. So today we're going to be talking about Muk. Wow, I don't know what happened with my voice there, I feel like it went really funny, but let's get straight into it. Muk, which received an Alolan form in the 7th generation, so we're going to do both Muk and Alolan Muk as you can see at the top of the screen. So, Muk, yes, I've said Muk way too many times. First set is a choice band set, which I've never used before. I don't know if anyone's ever used it before, probably have, but it's Gunk Shot, Shadow Sneak, Ice Punch and Explosion. A Choice Band Explosion would literally just demolish almost anything. Then we have Ice Punch to cover those pesky ground types, because they can be problematic on occasion. Then we have Shadow Sneak Priority, which is quite handy, and then Gunk Shot for Stab, which I think all these moves work pretty well together. It covers almost everything, I think you can at least normally hit everything. And then obviously you cover the ground type weakness, and then Psychic types can be covered by Shadow Sneak as well. So it kind of helps out there. Okay, so that is literally that for the set of the Muk, and we now have the EVs, which are 252 in HP and 252 in attack, with an adamant nature, so plus in attack and minus in special attack, because you're not using that special attack at all. And then we have special defense. We put 4 in there just because we have 4 left over and it's the biggest stat, so I thought, screw it, let's put them in the special defense. We might be able to live, an extra hit with that extra 1 special defense point. You never know. So second set, we have kind of a more stally set. So we have Black Sludge as the item, and then we have Sticky Hold just in case someone tries to knock it off, because having a Black Sludge on is gonna make for some knockoffs wanting to happen. My mind just went there, I don't know why. So new set, we have Toxic, which really helps to try and just get that health down. Then we have Taunt, so that they can't be using Recover or setting up on you, because that can be a pain, especially for like Dragon Dance Charizard or something, although this is like PU, so I think Muk is PU. Let's just click there. Yeah, Muk is PU, so well, Muk is PU as well, because sorry, I got distracted there again. I keep getting distracted today and it's terrible, but Taunt really helps stop setting up and you'll be attacked, but you should be kind of covered to an extent. If it's a physical attack, you probably don't really want this Muk to be stalling out on them. But we have Pain Split there as well. So Pain Split is just to get back some health, especially if you're low and they're still pretty high. Then you can sometimes catch them out on the toxic damage as well. It can be quite handy there. Again, you probably can replace the Taunt and Pain Split with Rest Sleep Talk if you wanted to, but that's how I initially had the set. But then I thought, no, Pain Split kind of works better with Taunt there as well. Then we have Gunk Shot as just an attack to have, really. You want something that's actually going to be able to hit something, especially if you're like just taking a couple of hits. Okay, and I apologise for my sniffing there, it's just so gross right now. So HP, we have max HP, max special defense, we have a Careful Nature, which is positive special defense and minus in special attack, and then we have 4 in the attack because it's a remaining 4. You could put in defense, but I put this one in attack. Then the third set, we have an Assault Vest Muk, so it will strengthen that special defense. I think it's 1.5 times of special defense, and this is a Power Up Punch set as well. Poison Touch I thought works really well for this one. Same with the first Muk, I believe I have Poison Touch on it, yes. You can probably use Sticky Hold or Stench, or you can probably do more Stench, depending on like what situations you're kind of expecting, but you can use all 3 of the abilities, they are viable. And then you've got Poison Touch on this one, so Power Up Punch is to get that attack stat just up a little bit more, and then Gunk Shot, Shadow Sneak, Explosion just to cover several different types. You can replace the Explosion with an Ice Punch or something, but if you've got like a +3 attack or something, Explosion is going to take out the majority of Pokemon there. And then again, we have the same as the first Muk, so just max attack, max HP. Not much to explain there, just Power Up Punch when you come in. and then Gunk Shot, Shadow Sneak, Explosion if you need to. Obviously, this set cannot have any like pure stat raising moves or like toxic or anything. I don't think you can do. You have to use physically attack, well not physically attacking moves, but you have to use moves that will actually damage the opponent with the Assault Vest on. So, let's move to the Alolan corner. We have Alolan Muk here, who, the first one I've put a Life Orb on. I haven't actually checked Smoke on at all for this, so I don't know what the normal kind of sets are. But these kind of sets that I was just like, screw it, let's give these a go. So, Alolan Muk, Life Orb, and Poison Touch. Poison Touch is kind of really the only viable ability in this set. You can probably use Power of Alchemy, but that would only work in VGC, realistically. Or like doubles, triples. I still don't know if triples are a thing. They're probably not, but hey ho. So you got Gunk Shot as the first move because I love my Gunk Shot. Then you got Knockoff. Stab Knockoff is hella good. It is very good. It's definitely something that can really, really help. And then Shadow Sneak, Explosion, just to get a bit more coverage. Explosion again just covers not everything, but it can do damage on everything except a Ghost type, which you have the Shadow Sneak there and the Knockoff there as well. So you probably can replace Shadow Sneak with Ice Punch if you want to, or no, you cannot replace it with Ice Punch. Sorry, you cannot, because Alolan Muk does not learn Ice Punch. And I don't know if you can hear that, but those are pigs making that noise. They are over the road and they are making so much noise today. But again, the same bulky physical sweeper set we have with the EVs. I could not think of the word there for a second. The EVs, which, yep, kind of explained it all before. You don't really want any speed investment because there's not really much point, to be completely honest. Like, speed just doesn't really matter too much with Muk because it isn't going to outspeed it much at all. And then as the last Alolan Muk, this is just a complete gimmick set. Like, I don't even know. I just wanted to put another set in here because I thought Alolan Muk deserved at least 2 sets. So we have Black Sludge on it. Poison Touch, probably don't really want. You could probably just use any of the other abilities just because Poison Touch. Actually, no, Poison Touch. Actually, none of them really work for this set, so you don't need to really bother with any of them. I really should think these through before I actually start them, but hey ho, I'm here now. So Acid Spray reduces the special defense by 2, which is really good. I use it on my Tentacruels all the time. You can sometimes force out switch outs, which is kind of handy, but if you use the Infestation, which is the next move, use that first, then chuck an Acid Spray on, and then keep on chucking Acid Sprays on, it's gonna lose all its health, and you're not going to be able to, I don't know where that sentence was going, but you're not going to be able to switch out because of the Infestation. And then Toxic as well, that'll get the damage come down. I've seen Pimp Knight use these sets a couple of times, so yeah, like this is kind of what's fueled this one, the Infestation and Toxic, and then the Acid Spray just deals extra damage every turn. Then Memento, just because of 4th move slot, literally that was the only reason why I put it in there. You could probably replace it with a couple of other things, a couple of special attacks, like you've got Clear Smogs, Dark Pulse, you could probably put that in, but I was just like, screw it, Memento, you can reduce all their stats down and basically force a switch out if you are running low on health. Anyways, there's the breakdown of EVs, which is the same as the 3rd Muk, I believe, or the 2nd Muk. Basically just specially defensive tank. That's it. Yeah, so that's all for Alolan Muk. I've tried to give as many sets as possible. I hope that this has been a handiness of some of you. I want to thank Lindsay Marrow. I think it was Lindsay Marrow. I apologise if it was not. For requesting me to do this Pokemon next, because I will take requests. If you want to see it, I will happily do it. And I'm planning on doing every Pokemon anyways, so if you want me to try some sets out, then please do comment down below which Pokemon you would like to see sets for, and then maybe what kind of sets you would like to see, whether you would like to see majorly gimmick sets, because I'm going to be doing a couple of streams in a few weeks time that are just going to be gimmicky Pokemon with gimmicky sets, and I'm going to see what I can do with them, because why not? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please do like, subscribe, comment down below, as I've just said, what Pokemon you would like to see next. Anyways, I'm getting out of here, so very goodbye, and I will see you soon.